Hey guys, I'm back. I have been in Ghana for 1 week exactly, and I am just really excited to give you guys my first impressions. I have really experienced culture shock since I've been here, and I wanted to do this video for you guys, but also for me, because when I leave, hopefully I can look back at this and see all of my growth with my thought process and things that I thought were kind of weird, but I'm used to now. So just an accumulation of everything. And lastly, so I kind of broke it up to categories to kind of help, because I think this video might be kind of long. So if you want to just, in the information box below, details box below, I'll have what time I start talking about each thing. So if you just want to skip to that video, you can do that. But yes, let's get into the video. Okay, so first things, getting off the plane. So the airport at Accra. So Accra is the capital of Ghana. It is in the southern part of the country, right near the coast. So it probably maybe gets the most traffic in the country. So I was expecting a huge airport, and it wasn't at all. Literally, I got off the plane, a bus came and took me to customs. They checked my yellow fever vaccination card, they checked my passport, and as soon as I was done with customs, like, I was at baggage claim. There was no other terminals, it was just like all in one big area. So that was really different to me. Hold on, I don't want to wake up my roommate because she's still asleep. So there was probably it was a huge plane, so maybe like 100 people on that plane. It was a ton of people. So everyone's trying to get their bags, and a lot of people have multiple bags because we're traveling internationally. And the logistics of it was the most frustrating experience ever. Like, people are all crowded around the baggage claim, and they have their trolleys, so they're blocking parts of the baggage claim. So I was like, why would you put your trolley there? Like, why not put it off to the side, and when you get your bag, put your bag over by the trolley so you're not blocking space so other people can get their bags. Like, I don't know. And like it was just like, so as soon as I left the airport, like, there was a huge, like, maybe 200 like people just waiting outside, and they were surrounding the exit. And I know they were excited to wait, like, look for families, but I was just looking for someone holding up ISEP, which is the group I'm in. And so I get off the plane, and I'm like, and there's all of these eyes staring at me, and I was like, oh my god, I was not expecting this. Breathe, like, you're chill. And they can immediately tell you're not from the United States, so they know, like, oh, what is the name for a foreigner here? I don't know, but I keep on getting called that, so they know. And I'm like, please don't look at me, please don't look at me. So that was like very, very first impression, like, getting off the plane. The next thing I want to talk about is like the weather. So as you can see now, I have on a sweatshirt. A&T Aggie Pride is nationwide. Technically it's worldwide now, but it's not that hot. I'm like, it kind of feels like fall in the United States right now because we're in their winter or their cold season. So in the evenings it probably gets to like 76, high 60s, and it's windy. So I wear a sweatshirt when I go to sleep. And okay, just gonna go close the door again. Sorry guys, the wind is strong in the doors. And maybe like the hottest it's gotten is like mid 80s, and that's 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, the sun's out, it's super humid, so like you just feel sticky and kind of gross, but your hair is flourishing. I had my hair natural when I came, and I just got it done yesterday, but like, my hair has been super soft since I've been here. I don't have to put on lotion, but it's not that hot. Like, I think there's a lot of preconceived notions of how Africa is, and it's just a whole bunch of animals, and like, you're gonna die of being hot. Like, I'm cold. So no, it's not super hot. It's like, there's places in the United States that are much hotter. California was hotter than this. Ohio summers are hotter than this. But I will keep you updated on this because they said it's gonna get hot. So let me just knock on some wood because, yeah. The third thing I wanted to touch on was the food. So I've been here for 9 days. I have had rice every single day, sometimes twice a day. I don't mind rice. Like, I like rice. I grew up eating rice. Rice is cool, whatever. But we have rice all the time. And we have rice all the time. All the time. We have jollof. We have fried rice. We have white rice. We have like jollof that's super spicy, or like a mixture of jollof and fried rice. And then we have white rice with stew and fried rice with soup. Like, I have never heard of so many combinations of rice until I came here. So that's a little bit overwhelming, and I was kind of worried because I was like, this is a heavy starch diet. Like, we're eating a ton, but we also walk like 5 to 6 miles a day, so I guess it balanced itself out. But that was one thing. And then a lot of things are paired with stew or soup, so I like the food. I'm a little bit used to it because I'm Trinidadian and we have a lot of West Indian food, so like plantains and oxtails and tostones. It's like mixed with like Puerto Rican and Trinidadian because I used to live in Puerto Rico, so it's kind of like I'm a little bit used to it, but still, I don't know. If there's any bad thing that I haven't liked from the food, it's the lack of differentiation. Like in the United States, you can get Mexican, Chinese, Vietnamese, African, Caribbean, Jamaican, like whatever kind of food you want, you can get it. And in the grocery store, there's an abundance of different types of food. And at least for like, and I might just have a wide palette, but I just like to mix it up a little bit more. Also, I've tried fufu. So no, I have not just eaten rice. I've tried fufu. I did like the flavor. Wasn't crazy about the texture. It kind of felt like I was eating wet Play-Doh. I felt like a baby. So they eat it like with their hands, and they pinch the ball and they like scoop it in the soup and they eat it. And like it really feels like wet dough, and it kind of tastes like sourdough bread, but not baked. So the flavor was good, but I was like, this texture is not. So that was interesting. But there's still some other food that I have to try, and I've only been here for a week, so I'm sure it'll pick up. But as of right now, I'm kind of like, I'm ready. I kind of miss American food a little bit, just a little. The fourth thing is the random animals. Like, and there's just goats and chickens chilling. Maybe a cat. I don't see that many dogs, but a fair amount of goats and chickens. And I'm just like, whose goat is this? Okay. Like I can get with it. Probably not gonna pet you or anything, but be free goat, be free chicken. And not only that, but in the morning, there is a rooster outside of my dorm room. And it goes off every morning at 4 a.m. And it is so loud. I thought it was someone's alarm. And I was like, who has an alarm going off at 4 in the morning? Every morning. And then I realized that's an actual animal. Like, and it's not someone's animal. Like, they're chilling. They like to leave their animals alone. And so the rooster just goes off. Number 5 is probably like the biggest difference. I think honestly it's the most positive one, but it's the difference in culture. So in the United States, there is a lot of emphasis on like individualism, and if you work hard, you'll get whatever you want. Like, it's me and mine's. Don't talk to me. Like, of course, like people in your inner circle, you kind of open up to and divulge to, but in general, it's like, I'm gonna keep to myself. I'm gonna go to college. I'm gonna get a good job. Like, it's me. It's me. And here, it's not like that at all. They're very communalistic based. So it is different than the United States in that fact. And you can see that just in the funerals. Like, your body doesn't belong to you. It doesn't belong to your spouse. And it doesn't belong to your children. It belongs to your parents. And so how your funeral is conducted, it's based on your parents. And then they come together and they invite other family members to have input. But your parents' opinion holds the most weight. So I really thought that was interesting, and even like the suicide rate here is really low because so many people are invested into you. When they say hi, they don't just say like, hey, like, how are you doing? They're like, oh, how's your day going? What did you do today? How is your family? What have you been up to? How's your work? Like, they are really genuinely asking you because they care and they want to know what are you doing? Like, how are you? Are you happy? Are you okay? Like how much they care for strangers is crazy to me. So I think that's like my favorite thing about being here is how much they care and how hospitable they are, and they want to know about you. And this isn't everyone, because you can't trust everyone. You can't trust everyone. But the people here are beautiful, and I'm loving their culture, and I'm loving their interactions, and their accents. To them, I have an accent, so sometimes I do an American accent to imitate me, and I try to do a Ghanaian accent, and I haven't done it. Still working on it. But I have such appreciation for their culture and their people and how they see things and their interactions with each other and how they just constantly love on each other and check in. I think that concept is beautiful, and it should be kind of indoctrinated into the States, but it probably won't be, but it's really cool. And the last thing is patience. Wow. I saw YouTube videos and people talking about like you're gonna need patience when you come here. I was like, whatever. I am so impatient. I have horrible road rage. I hate waiting on people. Like if you ask my friends at school, like I am quick to leave my friends if we're going out, and I say you need to be ready by this time and you're not ready, like I don't care. Like I'm go, like none. Patience is not one of the things that I've been blessed with. And in the United States culture, that's fine because we're like go, like time's money, money's time, I'm on my grind, blah 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 blah. Here, no, there's no sense of urgency. Scheduling classes. The internet is here. I'm able to post this because there's internet. But to schedule classes, you have to go walk to your department, and like there's a bulletin board, and you have to see when the times are posted. It's like a 2-mile walk to my department. 2 days ago, I walked there and the timetables weren't posted. They're like, oh, just check back in, like, no worries. And I was like, classes start on Monday and it's Wednesday and I don't know when my classes are. Like, that concept to me is taboo because in the States, we schedule our classes like, what, 3 months before we take them? That's about it. Hopefully this video wasn't too long. This is just my first impressions, the things that I thought were really notable and exciting and different, and will take some getting used to. But as a whole, I love it here. My program that I'm doing this with is awesome because they have provided us with a lot of opportunities and just kind of like a lot of transitional help, which is much appreciated. But not only that, I'm in Africa. Like, when I think of being here, like sometimes just walking down the street to the market, it's like, oh my gosh, I bet it's one of my ancestors or ancestors' friends, or like like somebody who's not that removed from me was here at some point of time. And like that's kind of like there's just that in the back of my mind at all times. And the environment here caters to me, which makes me think like, oh, like I was probably not from here, from somewhere near here. So it's just been a great experience. I love it. I'm excited because this is only week 1 and I've got like 15 more weeks. So I'm just excited to see like some things I might experience, the people I might meet, and the good, bad, ugly, and everything in between. I'm eventually going to get homesick, so how I'll handle that, how I'll handle seeing all my friends back home, going to parties, experiencing homecoming, like just the day-to-day stuff, and not being a part of that. So there's a lot of things that I'm trying to deal with as they come and appreciate the moment. And if there's anything you guys specifically want to see, comment below, like and subscribe. Tell me what you guys think and how I'm doing. And yeah, thanks for watching. Tune in. I'm not gonna promise you any posting regularly because I'm inconsistent, and you guys should exercise patience just as I do. So thanks again, and I'll talk to you guys later.